Hey guys, welcome to our first vlog post. On this video, we're gonna do what we do on a night out, like a simple makeup and hair. This will feature the Naked Heat Palette. We are not teaching you, obviously we're not makeup artists, we're just showing you what we do and how different everybody makeup process is, even hair, everything.
And me and Jenny, we wanted to do this vlog because we are so different, even though we're similar. Our styles of doing our hair and our styles of doing our makeup are completely different from one another. So enjoy the video, hope you like it, and subscribe. Now, first, I like to prime.
I like to prime too. I use a lotion instead of a primer because my pores get clogged.
Very basic. It's a moisturizer. Mine's not even a foundation, especially in the summertime. My skin gets tan, and when I put foundation on, I almost look like a geisha because I'm serious, because my whole body's too dark. It just doesn't look right. So to avoid having to buy more makeup, just stick with a tinted moisturizer.
Ooh. To avoid buying that expensive foundation, I just went to the drugstore and bought this. It's a Neutrogena Shine Control Makeup. You can tell that this doesn't match my body, but that's fine because we're going to use bronzer to like even out the skin tone. I like to use a dry sponge to set my liquid foundation to my face.
And then also when you're using powder, you want to tap it or else you're going to put too much on your face.
What I'm going to use is the H Rewind dark eraser.
I have very thick eyebrows naturally, and I like to keep it natural looking, so I use a pencil from Anastasia Beverly Hills. But a way to keep your eyebrow hairs in place is using the brow gel.
At first I just brush up my hair. I've noticed that when girls really like draw on their eyebrows, everybody's like looking at their eyebrows. You could tell that they're not natural looking.
Now the main product, we have Naked Urban Decay Heat. This is stunning.
Okay, before we start, we're going to use primer.
And I'm going to highlight the brow crease.
So, blending brush. So I'm going to start with like a light brown color to define like my crease. And I'm going to use Sauce.
To take the color Ashes. And I'm going to use the square side of the brush. I find this easier when using the crease.
What I'm going to do next is like blend the crease a little bit because it's super pigmented.
Now I'm going to use amber and blend this into my crease as well.
Scorches right there. So I'm going to use Scorched, and this is super pigmented, so I'm just going to put it on my eyelid and just like dab.
Oh yeah, I'm going to take the same color Scorch, except I'm going to apply it on my whole lower lid. Okay, so my last step, I always love to put a lighter color in the corners of my eye. I just think it really just brightens up your face and gives you a nice look. I like to do a little bit of eyeliner on the bottom and then on the top as well, just a little bit.
I don't do waterline eyeliner because my eyes are super sensitive. So if I put anything on my waterline, I just start crying and my makeup just gets ruined. So I'm just going to use an angular brush. I've used this so many times. It's from e.l.f.
And I'm going to use this stick. It is a felt tip, which I think is easy to use.
Alright, so my wing eyeliner is done.
Another thing too, I don't know if you see this eyeliner, I also only do the end corners because I like to keep this highlighted and bright, and it just opens. I like to use two different mascaras, one for my bottom, one for my top. I'm very specific with what mascaras I use for my bottom because it tends to like drip and mess up your under eye. So I'm using Mary Kay waterproof to avoid that. I always do a waterproof on the lower lash.
It's from Tarte. I love this mascara.
Yeah, we also want to say that we have our hair back for a reason. We both like putting our hair back when we do our makeup because you want to see your face clearly.
My favorite part of makeup is bronze.
Take light cocoa and put it under your eyes. Love highlighting. So my first highlight, I'm going to be using Pop of Color.
I like to use blush too. I love blush. I feel like you feel so naked without blush.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to do my lips. This is the last step.
A Tarte highlighter too. It's called Authentic. It's on this big block. And I use an angular brush.
And then, so for my lip color, I'm going to be using Marc Jacobs.
And after, I like to use this NYX lip gloss.
Our final step, we'll be using Urban Decay setting spray. I like to do like the sign of the cross. I'm like, God, let me have a good night and bless my makeup.
So this is like the before hair, crazy hair of a
brush was $100, but this shade's worth it because yeah, I love this brush and it takes away the frizz.
This better fucking
$100.
brush off the haters out of my hair.
So I'm just gonna brush through all of my hair first.
See, like, this is why we're doing this. She has a totally different process than I do. I don't brush my hair. I like them when they're curly. I feel like the curl curls better.
So once your curl gets to the top, you're going to want to hold it for a couple seconds with the iron that I'm using, I like to use. So hold it for a couple seconds and then slowly, slowly, slowly go down so your curl holds.
What I do is after the curl is out, I just put it in my palm and I just like squeeze it and just let it out. So as you can see, two different curls, two different ways, two different.
And you'll see once I brush it out, mine's not going to really be curly. It's going to be more of like a beach wave. So now just let this sit for 5 to 10 minutes.
What I do, I literally gonna go forward and just go crazy a couple times.
Okay, so these are our finished looks as shown in the beginning of our video, and I just did a hair flip because I feel like I needed a little bit more volume. Comment, we want to hear feedback. Comment below and subscribe to our YouTube and our website.